But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, round number 3 of the group stage World Cup. This is going to be a pack. Gwen, Mime, and Binks going at it again. Mime already got a second place and a victory under his belt, which puts him into third place in the overall ranking, which is very good. Let's see if he can steamroll that progression from the first 2 matches into this third one, as we are going into forest climbing, which is a map that we have seen Mime do very well on, but also, gotta admit it, making quite harsh blunders. This is Mime's pick. He is the most confident on this map. But when you're playing against all 3 of these people, hey, you have to bring your A game. We do have Gwen making a mistake, hitting the tree. Pack already fell down behind quite a bit early on. It is really Mime up against himself in this very first round, as he has acquired a 2/10 of an advantage, going very wide there, actually hitting the reactor booster, going into the identity now. Very calm and collected in the first bit, but it is the Thomas, the train, who is challenging him in that second position. Who can have the best ending? It is going to be Binks with the greatest ending. It is Mime in second place, Pack getting third, but man oh man, did he come close to getting the second place. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but Pack was doing a very quick left and right on the last bit of grass. Thomas the train, yeah, it's a reference to Pack because his real name is Thomas. Very funny. So first round done here. Binks surprisingly getting that first place. Finding himself in fourth right now. Ooh, gets a little bit of airtime, almost crashing in the corner. It is Pack who sacrifices this round, goes into last position. Nobody is doing that Grenade line, but Mime has a slightly different line in the water part. Gwen, however, in first place. Let's move up to a Mime versus Gwen, the 1v1 right now for that first and second position. Great up and downhill by Mime. Can he get a good identity? It is Gwen who is clipping. It is also Mime who is clipping. Oh my diddly-doo. And the ending is not going well for Mime here. It is Binks again with a 10 points there. Now up to 20 points. That is massive. And it seems like the end is just so unforgiving. Gwen also making a secondary mistake. He has now gotten last twice in a row. Going into round number 3. Gwen takes an early lead. Where is Mime? Mime in fourth right now. Has some work to do. Binks goes super early on the magnet. Different approach there. And it looks like Binks will lose out on a lot of speed here. Mime almost crashing the wall there, but good speed throughout the water section. Pack has made a huge mistake now. 5.5 seconds behind. He is not in the running for any of the top placings. Or is he? We still have the identity to go. Go on the point of view from Gwen as we are approaching the up and downs here. It is Gwen who is Woodfeller, hitting all the trees possible here. Mime in first place. Can he keep it together? Binks in hot pursuit, but it's looking like Mime is getting his 10 points right there. Right in front of Binks. But Binks is doing a good job at securing the top places. Very well done by Binks so far. He is just taking advantage of other people making mistakes, and therefore he's now at 26 points. Final round on forest climbing. This is Mime's map choice. He finds himself in second position. Really good performance so far. Would really want another top 2 placing here. That is what he is aiming for. Moving up to first place now. Great grass section there. Did a little bit of a speed slide. Collecting just a few more speeds possible. I love this line that Mime is doing through the water. Very good speed on this exit of the grass. Gwen falling further behind than he wanted to. And it is going to be Binks and Pack in full chase mode as we are approaching the final identity here. Mime entering it the first, but Pack with great bunny hopping moves himself up to first place, and it is Mime who made a massive blunder, falling all the way to last place. And that is a good round by Pack here, taking the risks when it's required. It is even Binks falling behind, and Binks not getting any points here. That is a not finish for Binks after a good performance by Binks, actually. 26 points after 3 rounds, and then not finishing his last one. That is quite solid. Here we go then. Gwen just a little bit behind right now. Let me have a look at who chose hard. Binks has chosen hard, guys. This will be Binks, his map choice. And honestly, he could propel to greater heights if he performs well on his map choice. 26 points, he's in first place. The gap to second, only 2 points. And then Pack is only 3 points behind. So we do have a nice battle cooking up here. Kicking off the first round, Binks and Gwen taking the lead, 1 and 2. We basically are driving in pairs here. Mime and Pack just a little bit behind. Gwen with a huge inside line attack and keeping his speed. That was very nicely done there. However, Mime closing the gap to his best of his abilities, and it is Gwen who touches the pillar. Going into the water, we remember Mime had a little bit shaky water section. Right now, he does it very, very nicely. And we go into the identity. Mime still leading this round, but it is Pack and Binks who are very close behind. The final jumps is going to decide everything. It is going to remain the same. Mime gets first, Pack gets second, Binks gets third. And Gwen, even after colliding with the pillar, is only 3/10 behind. Going into the next round, Gwen really needs to pick up his slack right now. He just needs to get one 10-pointer to get back in that momentum, but instead he's going for the 3-pointer after making this mistake in the start. Pack leading by almost a 10th going into this second sector, where it's so important to carry all the momentum from this downhill slope, but it is Mime who crashes. Quick thinking, goes for the booster, manages to still make the jump. Gwen hitting the checkpoint as well. A little bit of an unfortunate moment there. Pack looking to get the 10 points. Binks is on his way to get the 6 points. Good speed by Binks, though, is getting closer, but if the finish line was 4 blocks further away, Binks would have had it there. Mime actually getting last here. Gwen managed to overtake him. But we do now have a new leader of the race, 39. Points for Pack, 37 for Mime. Binks with 36. Here we go, that round number 3. It is looking that this match is going to be triple finalists all the way till the end. Oh, huge mistake by Binks. Goes a little bit too wide there on the grass section. Drops down all the way to last. Mime actually with a roof hit. Luckily for him, doesn't lose a lot of speed. It is Pack who managed to... Wow, what a downhill line by Pack here. You would even say, what a splendid move there from the Brit. As it is still Mime in first place, but Pack is going for full risk ending. It is not enough because the Polish powerhouse Mime stays in first place. But what a battle all the way to the ending there. And we're doing the good old switcheroo. The good old swippity-swoopity between Mime and Pack for that first and second position. Binks is now slowly out of the picture. 5 points. Oh my! Gwen getting a nose slide. Hitting the first available corner. This is not looking like it is going to be Gwen's tournament at all. We do have Binks leading. This is the final round of the map. Ooh, that's a mistake by Tom here. Goes for the booster. Quick thinking. Like, this is something that pro players are really good at. Thinking on the fly. If you make a blunder, what are you going to do next? Great thinking there to get the booster, making the jump. But here we go. The 1v1 battle now. Through the water section, approaching the identity. It would be incredible for Mime to get the 10 pointers here. He's looking to get it as well. Very nice inside line, but Binks carries a little bit more momentum through the turns. What an identity by Binks. And that is a deserved 10 points for Binks there. Beautiful execution of this identity. We do see Gwen again with the DNF. It seems to be a trend for Gwen. As last match, he was DNFing a couple times as well. Only ended with 93 points. I don't know if this is a case of him losing his mental or if it's a case of not being practiced enough. I do remember he posted a tweet where he expressed that he did not prepare to his best wishes, but he is trying his best to put up his A game with the amount of practice that he had. So it might just all be a mix mash of all these things. But we are going into Bobsleigh, ladies and gentlemen. Mime now with 53 points. Binks with 50 points. Pack with 49 points. So this is a triple battle that is happening here. 3 of these players fighting it out to determine who is going to get the first place in this matchup. We can pretty much guarantee that Gwen is out of this picture. However, he's doing quite okay in this very first round. We do have Pack falling far behind. Gwen in first place. Mime also making a mistake now. And this could be actually a good shot for Gwen to get some well-deserved points in this very first round and fight his way back onto the leaderboards. Binks in second place. The ending here can decide quite a whole lot, as this transition from bobsleigh to bobsleigh determines the whole ending. Both of these players do it very well. 10 points for Gwen. That is a good time as well. 101.08 is a huge time. You gotta give him that. Gwen has also picked this map. So Gwen could start his comeback right here. Let's see if Mime can fix that mistake that he did. Okay. Decent start. Pack falling behind again. So that is 2 rounds now in a row where Pack is not having the good start. Mime also losing quite a bit of momentum in this tilted area. Very technical part. You want to avoid the water as much as you can. It is actually Mime. Just as I say it, he touches the water and therefore gets an auto slide. Binks in first place. Pack losing some speed here. It is all going to be depending on the end. Binks holding first. Is that transition going to end well for Binks? Oh, no, that is not ending well. It is going to be Thomas Cole getting the first 10 points. And look at the time difference, guys. 101.6 right now in this round. And last round, it was 101.08. So that is a huge, listen to this big word, discrepancy. Jesus Christ. Huge vocabulary. Into the next match. Oh, Mime. That is arguably the worst possible place to crash when you have fragile. You hit the wall, your whole car breaks down. You need to go to the garage, get it fixed. He's now far behind. Mime losing a little bit of momentum now throughout this race. That's not good for Gwen. Yep, that is not good for Gwen. And this is a huge opportunity for Binks and Pack to get some points. If Pack gets the 10 points here and Mime gets last, that is going to be rough for Mime. Binks fights back on the bobsleighs. Good transfer by Tom here. Very smooth. Who has the best uphill in the ending? It's going to be Binks. No way. It's 1,000 of a second. Oh my. 1,000 of a second between Binks and Pack in this identity. 72 points now for Pack. Mime with 64, Binks with 62. Pack is slowly pulling away on this track. This track? This track. Last round here. Binks with a mistake. Out of the run. Oh my. I thought Mime was going for that corner there. I don't know why I thought that. But he got extra grip on the little transition. For me, it looked like he was going straight to that corner. Mime versus Pack. If Mime is able to get the 10 points here, that would be really good. Else, Pack is going to pull away even further. Good speed by Mime going into it. Pre-drifting. That looks like a Mime end here. The bobsleigh transition. Oh! It's looking fabulous for the Mimer guy. 101.04. Pack gets second place here. Gwen in third. Binks in last. So this is really good for Mime. He extends his lead compared to Binks. But he's also getting closer. Excuse me. Closer to Pack. Poolside is coming up. This is the first time we see this map. This map is chosen by Pack. This map is chosen by Pack. And where is Pack in the standings? He is right now in first place. 78 points. That means if GigaChat Pack is able to win every round here, he goes far into triple digits. The task for Mime is to stay close to Pack on this map. Okay, we have Gwen with a different approach in the start. Curious to see if he actually comes back in the group here. Yes, he does. Mime loses his gear already in the very first drift. There could be some different approaches here as well. Gwen is going for a nose boost. Fails to execute it correctly though. Binks and Pack in a 1v1 battle. Triangle checkpoint here. This was one of my favorite tracks in the TMGL history. Beautiful map here. Binks looking very good. This is actually the map where Binks performed superb in the open qualifier. And he won his spot into the World Cup on this particular map. Right now in first place as well. Goes for a little bit of a small drift. Pack with the attack. Beautiful jump through the triangle. Going for the outside line here. Early on the brakes. And in you go again in the water. Nice. Not sliding out. Very good round here. Binks might have a little bit more speed. It's going to be so close. But it is Pack who takes the 10 points. 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 10 And that is the first out of 4 wins for Pack. Mime needs to focus up again. The mistake that he just did was a blunder that he should not do. It's an easy drift to the left here. Let's see if he can fix it. He does do so. Now he is in the battle. But we have 4 players, ladies and gentlemen. Cameraman in action, going into the middle of the map. It is Pack who leads the way. Thomas the Train. Gwen currently in last place. Gets pretty bad line here. Pack actually colliding. And look at the gap that is being created. Gwen also with a mistake. Binks now in second place. Mime in first. Different approaches for the dirt turn here. It is Binks who gets that line much better. What are they doing here? Mime with the nose slide. Not with the greatest angles. And this is looking like Binks will get the 10 pointers. Unless he forgot his floaties. Oh no. That's a shaky end. That is a shaky end. It looks like he forgot his floaties. As we have Mime going for more exit speed. It is going to be Binks who stays ahead. Mime in second place. Oh, Pack not getting any points here. Ooh, that is rough. We have a saying in the Netherlands that I do not remember. I thought I remembered and I was going to say it right now, but I cannot remember what I was going to say. So let's just move on right now. As we have Pack with 88 points, Mime with 84 points, Binks with 81 points. Gwen a little bit further behind, 54 points. He needs a miracle here. He does need a miracle. Everyone is opting for this inside line. I wonder if there are players in the field who are going for an outside line there. It gives you so much exit speed. Makes this next dirt section a little bit harder. Wow, what a close fight. Ooh, we are going in the identity with 4 players. Mime jumping very high because he's going for this different strategy. It is Binks, I believe, who crashed into the wall. It's looking like Tom will... Mime with a huge mistake into the triangle checkpoint. It is looking like Pack... Wow! Pack will be getting the... No, he respawned! It is Mime who gets the 10 points. This round is all over the place. And Mime is actually getting the round here. Mime gets the round. Miraculously gets the round. 94 points both for Mime and Pack. Binks now 10 points behind. He is still in the mix for this triple finalist situation. And I think everyone in here wants to see this happen. I myself would like to have a single finalist situation for the Mimer guy. And then Zack, he just closes it out in his first round. Boom, and done. But so far, every single one of these players are giving it all. As we see Gwen just giving it a little bit too much in that third turn. Same with Binks dropping down behind. But we saw what can happen in the final couple turns. So you see Pack goes for this low airtime because he opts for the slide. And Mime wants to release already a lot of momentum, so he jumps higher. And therefore doesn't need to release as much when he transitions out of the water. Very big brain. But both of these players now next to one another. Who gets the best ending? Mime with a little bit more inside line, but I think Pack has more exit speed. And what a race. Ladies and gentlemen, these players are battling it out. It is a fierce battle. Moving on to the randomly chosen map. Red Landing. Red Landing, we meet again. We do meet again. We have seen a lot of mistakes happen in the end. Will we see them again? Pack and Mime, both in the triple digits. They are looking to get finalists mode at the same time if they continue on this battle. Here we go. Mime with a good start. Look at that. It's already 1500s ahead of the players. And I don't even know what he does differently. Pack losing a little bit of ground, and this is huge for Mime. If it stays like this, he would gain so much more points compared to Pack. But we still have the end. Pack with good momentum going into the plastic turn here. Can he keep it together? Doesn't drop his gear, avoiding the water. Beautifully done by all of these players. Still Mime in first place, but oh boy, we still have the ending, ladies and gentlemen. One turn remains, and then we have the red landing. We're gonna stay on Pack's POV, so we have a nice overview. We do have everyone getting the landing besides Pack, who tumbles. It is Mime in first place. Gwen maybe with a little bit more booster. No, it's not the case. It is going to be Mime winning it there. 109.23 is a really good time. Is Pack able to finish here? Yes, he is. Just barely able to finish. And this is actually huge. This is actually huge. This is not small. This is huge. Mime now 3 points clear of Pack in that first place. If Mime gets another 10 points, he reaches finalist mode right now on this track. Not the start that we're used to see from Mime. We are driving in pairs once again. Gwen and Binks versus Pack and Mime in this particular round. Mime going a little bit wider here. Not carrying all the speed, but it is Pack who stumbles just a little bit. This is a good opportunity for Mime to get closer. Actually overtakes the position. Has a lot of speed going into the Bobsleigh. There we go. Mime moving up to second place as well. If Gwen holds on to this first place, he will deny Mime the finalist mode. But Mime with a low jump. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. 109.16. That is a really good time, guys. Those are really good match times. Mime, 116 points. Needs to get top 3. It is easier said than done when the map you're playing on is red landing. Here we go. I think we heard a mistake here. No. I heard like bloop bloop. I thought someone jumped out of the water. Back, however, a little bit slower. Now in 4th position. He made the mistake early on, but it is someone else who makes the mistake now. It is going to be Gwen aligning with the wall. Mime in first place. It would be lovely if Mime could keep first place, denies points to the others, and simultaneously gets finalist status. Different trajectories here. Mime with early booster. Landing seems Gucci. Pack getting last place here is absolutely insane. We now have Mime with finalist mode enabled. Is he gonna do it? The Polish... I need to find a nickname. The Polish... something. Hammer. Bull. The Polish Bull. I like that. The Polish Bull. full charging now towards victory. Huh? Gwen just drove around the checkpoint. Gwen just missed the complete checkpoint. And Mime is on his way to win this match here. Oh, what's happening? Servers? Okay, we're still in it. Mime in first place. Here we go. One identity remaining. Gwen is out of the race. He has DNF'd. Pack with a big jump. Mime with an early landing. Beautifully done. Pack is trying his best. It is looking like the Polish bull is gonna win it here. Beautifully done by Mime. What a performance. Mime takes it. Pack putting himself in second place, reaches finalist as well. And now we are going into the next track here, deciding who will get second, who will get third. And I think it's safe to say we might already know who gets fourth. But what a beautiful performance by the Polish bull. Closing it out in his first finalist attempt as well. That is just beautiful. What a performance so far, showcased by Mime. Pack, on the other hand, would be very happy with a second place here as well. I do believe we have a mistake. Gwen completely out of the running here, ladies and gentlemen. It is looking like Pack will get his well-deserved second place as well. It could have gone either way here between Pack and Mime. Pack looking strong. Binks has made a mistake. And as a pro player, Pack should notice that he has a nice advantage. 0.8 of a second for Thomas Cole. And closing it out as well on his map, ladies and gentlemen. And it's beautiful that Thomas Cole is going to win his second place on his own map here. Splendid. 101.11 by Pack, closing out in second place. I think he can be very happy with that as well. You could argue could have been first as well, true, but I think it was either or, first or second. And now we are battling it out for the third place between Gwen and Binks. Gwen definitely hasn't showcased remotely anything close to what he is capable of doing, which is very unfortunate to see. But Binks, on the other hand, had some really good rounds. I would say Binks definitely the favorite for these two people here. Nice nose slide by Binks. Moving up to the identity. Obviously, Gwen can still win here. He is going for the attack. We don't see anyone going for this Carl Jr. line. And it is actually Gwen getting 10 points. We will be prolonging this match just ever so slightly, guys. We have 2 rounds remaining on forest climbing. All points matter. As we are going neck and neck into the second sector. Binks doing a slightly different line here. Goes also for a slide. I'm very curious to why people are not going for this no slide line. Binks, however, takes a nice advantage by doing that. Binks now still in first place, but can he keep it together? It is again Gwen climbing the forest the quickest, going into the last couple of bumps here. And it's looking like Gwen is gonna take another 10-pointer away. So Gwen making a comeback live right here. Binks will get finalist mode after this round is done. Gwen making a huge mistake. I hope Gwen is able to finish because he needs these points. So Binks on his way to cross the finish line and secure... Okay. Whew. But my man got turned into a magician. Up the hill, up, around the corner, onto the last couple bumps. Tack. What about Gwen? Up the hill, last couple of bumps. Tack. Here we go. Round didn't matter. Let me tell you one thing. If someone didn't finish, it would have mattered. How about that? Thought about that? What if someone didn't finish? Mattered a lot. Alrighty. Gotta remember, guys, Binks chose this map. He is in finalists. He did a very good job the first rotation. Let's see how he is gonna do right here. Or is Gwen able to deny him the win? Right now, it is looking like the latter is happening. I think the server is lagging a little bit. Gwen doing a good job here. Oh. That was so close to the pillar. Oh. That was so close to the wall. And there you have it. Gwen denies the finalist attempt. And this is it. Binks need to step it up right now. Or Gwen takes a third place here. Double finalist situation. Binks made a mistake early on previous round. Little bit of a different approach here by Binks. Getting more exit speed. Gwen still close though. Oh, and that is a mistake by Binks. And I think that might be it. Unless Gwen makes an even bigger mistake. We saw how close Gwen pushes it to the pillars here. Gets a little bit of airtime. But Gwen, with his experience, should be able to close it out for that third place. Nice safe identity jumps. And that is looking like Gwen will be third here. Binks making too many blunders, too many mistakes in the critical rounds. Has to concede for a fourth position here. But what a performance from Mime getting first place. Pack really giving him a hard time getting second. Gwen, in the end, getting third place. Binks in last. GG's.